What's up, y'all? Raymond James here. My friends call me RJ. This is my producer, Bob Parr. And this is Push the Faders. Your glow is something special, yeah, it's lighting up my... So we're gonna go through the track What You Do. It's a track that I co-wrote with Elijah Parr, Bob's son, and Bob produced it. We are really excited about this track and have been excited about this track. We actually did this I think like 2.5 years ago when we wrote it and started to record it and all that jazz. So yeah, so it was a really cool experience. We knew we wanted it to be dancey and we knew we wanted the bass line to be funky, and so I feel like the song really wraps around the idea of the bass line and the bass drum, the kick rather. And so yeah, so we're going to kind of go through it and kind of go piece by piece and kind of let y'all hear how we put it together and how the order that things came in. So,
cool. Yeah. So you want to start with the drums?
Yeah, let's start with the, well, yeah, let's start with the drums. Yeah, for sure.
All right,
yeah.
so here's the, this is where they come in. This is the kick.
Yeah.
Very dancey.
Yeah.
Fancy dancy.
And we wanted it to just be, you know, real drive-in, but not, you know, it was like on a dance floor at a wedding, you know, like you're riding in your car, you just want to be grooving and moving, you know. And then there's that snare.
A little snare with some hats. Real simple. Stevie Wonder kind of a groove.
Yep.
And then some snaps and claps coming up for the chorus. Here we go. Some more sweeps. There's the claps. Yeah.
I think we pulled those claps from another record.
Yeah, we did. Remember we made them at the other studio.
Yeah. Yep.
And here's the sweep. This is kind of cool. We made these.
Yeah.
It drops
Just a
into the
straight
chorus
vibe,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then maybe let's play that bass line, because that bass line, this to me makes the whole song. This is, you know, it's what people feel. That's Bob Parr on the bass.
That's a P bass.
Yeah. I told him I wanted it to be funky. Yeah. Yeah. So it goes the whole, you know, just holds it down the whole way. It makes you want to nod your head and makes you want to move, you know, and just groove to it. And you have, you know, that has to be your foundation if you want people to feel it from the jump, regardless of the melody and the chords and everything going on. So
Yeah, the bass is a little bit more mid-rangey just to clear the low frequencies of the kick. I decided to let the kick be the sub, and that worked out. Then we had these kind of other weird sounds, like this mellotron flute thing that we did. Do you remember that?
Yep.
Let me bring this up. Yeah.
Yeah. So as you can hear, very Beatles, very interesting. But we made it cool, like funky, like catchy, very like pop, you know.
And then we had a bit of yeah. Here's a vocal sample that we had in this
Okay.
thing that was kind of cool.
Lot of samples. Yeah, what did we pull that from? We pulled that from
We made it with Exhale.
Exhale. That's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Exhale.
But
The
it wasn't.
plugin.
It wasn't a standard plugin. It was something
Yeah,
that we.
put together and then threw it in there.
That we
created
butchered.
it. Yeah, for sure.
So
I think next we can go maybe to the guitars.
yeah.
Because
yeah.
that's the foundation, or the synths, you know, the pads. Maybe pads. Let's go pads
Sure.
first.
Okay.
Synth and pads that we had in here, obviously created a foundation, almost like a blanket, like a
So here was
thing
this.
to lay on.
Here
Right.
was a couple of things. String pad. That's the chorus sound.
Real simply.
So nice and bright.
And the chorus,
choruses, yeah. But we started out with this kind
Yeah,
of
real
soft piano
chill,
sound,
yeah.
which was this.
Yeah. And this is actually how the song started. We put it together on guitar, like the chords, but when we demoed it, this is what we used. A real dreamy pad. And that's in there, but we actually put, I don't even know if I think we put that really low, that
Yeah.
thing. because your boy doesn't like that kind of stuff, just to be honest. But it does create a
It's too
nice.
pretty.
It does create a nice little frequency in there. You know
We
what
did
I
have
mean?
this dark roads too, then,
Oh yeah.
which
Nice.
is more of the traditional
Yeah.
analog.
That old school classic vibe, because we wanted to mix the old school with the new school, or old school with modern, old school with modern day pop, that kind of thing. Because I always have that kind of vibe, just because coming up listening to music, I listened to a lot of old school music growing up, and I wanted to always be able to, and have been on a journey of trying to put the two things together to where it's not too old school sounding. Because I prefer for it to be just a little old school and more pop. You know, I'd like to be as modern as possible with the old school taste.
We had that old school Moog lead, you know, that.
Yeah. In the bridge. So this is in the bridge. This to me was very, very California. Like California, what is it, California Love? Or what is it, California? California Love. What is it? Is that what it is? California Love, right? The Tupac track or whatever. That's horrible the way that I just couldn't figure that one out. But that song, that reminds me of that. Like, because that's just a very West Coast, you know, vibe in there. You know, very West Coast hip hop type thing.
And we did that with an old SE1, the Moog Studio Electronics SE1. And that was...
we introduced it in the bridge, and then we actually have it in the outro chorus as well. We thought about introducing it in a different place, but we ended up not going with that. So,
cool. You want to listen to
yeah,
some
let's listen
guitars?
to some guitars.
All right, so...
Who played the guitar, Bob?
I have no idea.
What's his name?
His name's Elijah Parr.
Elijah Parr. The man, the myth, the legend, Elijah Parr, son of Bob Parr. And he is, how old is he going to be this year?
23.
24,
actually.
That's what I was thinking.
He's 23 now, he will
He'll
be
be 24 next month. Yeah.
24 going on 70.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. He's very talented. He
extremely talented.
Co-wrote this song with me. Very talented guitar player, drummer, instrumentalist in general, songwriter, and he's getting into engineering and producing, and so there's going to be lots to hear from him in the next probably 10 years. You know, over the next 10 years, there's going to be a lot going on for him.
Absolutely.
I personally believe so. Hopefully, he can keep glittering our records and songs with his vibe. You know.
So we, when we started talking about guitar parts, I had played on Barry White's "The Man Is Back" record, and he had 5 guitar players playing at the same time, overdubbing, which creates this kind of wave. And so I was kind of trying to go for something that was a little busier, but still everything was pocketed and worked against each part that we added. So the first part was the pre-chorus guitar, which was this.
Yeah, tremolo a little bit, a little tremolo, dreamy.
Little chorus, tremolo.
Yeah, little chorus, yeah.
Spring reverb.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with the chorus, man. That's that Prince vibe. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
totally.
So.
And then we had this other guitar that we added in the chorus.
Yeah, the stabs. You know?
Kashif, yeah.
Yeah. And that's kind of like, just like the bass, where it's like you automatically want to, you know, nod your head to it because it's just a vibe.
Nile Rodgers kind of a part.
Yeah, for sure, Nile Rodgers.
And then he goes into this other thing. And then we just
And
kind
then
of did it.
he went the dun dun dun.
Yeah.
Dun dun.
And this was the answer. And they work together.
Yeah. Yep.
So that other chorus guitar comes off of beat 1 on
Right.
the end.
Right.
So it was kind of different, and it worked there, coming off the beat. And then there was this guitar.
This was funky. This is Michael Jackson. Funky.
Yeah, and then we had this guitar that worked with it.
And they work together, yep. So they're
Added this.
Yeah. Yeah.
So then we had these 3 working together
Yeah.
against that first part.
And then we have that one. real funky, almost,
And then we added this.
yeah, just the feel. That's just,
And that that's basically
like that's crazy. Like that. When I heard that, I was like, man, this is so cool. Like crazy. Now we'll jump into the vocals real quick, the melodies and stuff like that. And at the end, what we'll do is we'll just go track by track and throw it all together, so y'all can just kind of hear it. You know, just real loose, where it's
No
just
pressure.
like, you know.
oh,
You know.
there was this guitar too. I forgot.
Oh, China Girl. Yeah, that kind of gets us into different transitions.
It's a Bowie
Yeah,
riff.
David Bowie.
Kinda-
Yeah.
We call that the China Girl.
Yeah, great song. Check it out.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so now let's start with.
The lead.
You want to start with leads? Or?
Yeah, just start
Okay.
with leads. Yeah, might as well.
Okay, so we
It's
had
gonna be
a
this
bunch
one
of
right
these.
here, right? The bottom one.
Yeah, it's a couple of them. Let me make sure I don't overload this.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sweet.
and let's solo that and let's see what it does.
Something special.
Let's get your effects on there.
Yeah. Reverb.
I'm
Here we go.
hypnotized by you. Can't fight this feeling.
Yeah.
Every time I see your face, I'm done.
So we wanted it like compressed and very like kind of a little Michael Jackson-y a little bit. I grew up listening to Michael Jackson, specifically. I mean, Jackson 5. I listened to Jackson 5 a lot when I was a kid growing up and sang along to it. So I inevitably got into Michael Jackson's catalog after the fact. There are little touches here and there of probably that in my voice. Not comparing myself or saying I'm like Michael Jackson, just saying the influences, you know, he definitely influenced, I'm sure, my sound to a degree.
We had these other guys in here too that were. So
Reverbed out.
yeah. Then
Create a dreamy kind of feel. Oh, yeah. Little samples.
Everywhere I go, I feel you.
Now you see all the blends of things.
Baby, I'm falling.
We had a lot of blending of harmonies and things.
Show you all your heart's desires. Baby, I'm falling. Baby, I'm falling.
so we were trying to, filter a bunch of stuff and just mess with it and screw it up, make it sound messy.
Candy and everything. Ear
Here's
candy.
here's the pre-chorus stuff. So with that.
Done. Everywhere I go, I feel you. Baby, I'm falling. Show me all your heart's desires. Baby, I'm falling. Baby, I'm falling.
Yeah.
Your glow is something.
Yeah.
then we
By
can
then
talk
the
about-
track was so loud that we
Yeah.
needed to do that little boost there.
Yeah.
So then there was the background stuff.
Yeah, or I would like to hit up the chorus verse, where it's, your glow is something special,
Okay. Let's do
Light
that.
it up.
So we we had a couple of different tracks. We did a really hard
Doubles.
doubles and parallel compression
Yeah.
and all that
Your
stuff.
glow is something special, yeah, it's lighting up my night. It's what you do, it's what you do. Your voice is sweet like honey, yeah, it makes me feel alright. It's what you do.
So we're just kind of putting this back. This is not a pure recall
No, yeah.
because I wasn't on HDX back then. So
yeah.
so it's
But-
different.
Yeah, no, yeah,
So
but these are
here's-
the little, these are the parts, these are the, this is the meat and potatoes, as they say, of just us putting it together, what they kind of sound soloed, and, we just wanted to kind of give everybody a look into that process.
Here's the harmonies.
Yeah.
Your glow is something special, yeah, it's lighting up my night. It's what you do, it's what you do. Your voice is sweet like honey, yeah, it makes me feel alright. It's what you do,
And then we had this little answer line.
it's what you do, what you do, what you do, what you do.
And then there's these answers, these kind of counter melodies, these O's
Oh yeah, I forgot
that
about
were
these, yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
You do what you do, what you do, what you do. Oh,
Now they're by themselves.
And we got another one. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't need nobody.
Yeah,
This
so-
club is just
Yeah.
That's kind of the whole track. The bridge kind of just goes down and just chills, and yeah, I think that's
Cool.
that kind of gives a feel and a vibe to what we were trying to achieve.
Yeah.
A little dancey, you know.
Yeah, definitely dancey. So like this is maybe a little wetter than I might do on a sort of more of an R&B pop mix, only because I wanted it to feel a little bit more dancey. So I hope that was cool.
Yeah.
You want to hear the full thing?
Yeah.
Here's the full thing. This is what it turned out to be.
Yep.
After a mix.
Tonight I'm vibing, the city lights are in your eyes. I'm hypnotized by you. Can't fight this feeling. Every time I see your face, I'm done. Everywhere I go, I feel you. Maybe I'm falling. Show me all your heart's desires. Maybe I'm falling. Maybe I'm falling. Your glow is something special. Yeah, it's lighting up my night. It's what you do. It's what you do. Your voice is sweet like honey. Yeah, it makes me feel alright. It's what you do. It's what you do. What you do. What you do. What you do. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So that's the
So
idea.
that's the track. Thank you guys so much for checking it out and listening to us rant about our process. But for the people who do enjoy this kind of stuff, this is what we want to do it for. I think it's really cool for people to be able to see inside the process of putting together a song. See that it a lot of times takes a team of people and minds and a lot of experience, obviously. Yeah, it's just, we love it. That's why we do it. And we hope that you guys enjoyed our video and this whole process. So thank you guys so much for watching and listening.